Welcome to Simple Cooking with Eric. Welcome new subscribers, old subscribers, just viewers. Hope just the viewer will become a subscriber. Thank you for visiting my channel, looking at my videos. I appreciate it. Today I want to start my holiday series. We know that the holidays are coming up. We into fall now. We got Thanksgiving and Christmas approaching. So I'm going to start doing a series of holiday desserts and holiday dishes. And I'm going to tag them holiday series. So, this is a simple cooking channel. And I know I did a lot of cakes from scratch and things. So, Betty Crocker came out with a new cake mix. And I want to do a review on it. So I'm going to make it exactly as the box says. It said Betty's original recipe, scratch, if you all can see, scratch cake mix. I got the chocolate joy version. I was not asked to do a review. I'm going to do this just for the subscribers, for my viewers. So when the holidays roll around, those that are not bakers or just don't want to even spend all that time in the kitchen, we're going to be trying out this Betty Crocker's scratch cake mix. It's a scratch cake mix. I got this. I found this at Walmart, and it was $2.72. $2.72. So it's a scratch cake, and then all it calls for on the back, it calls for 1.5 cups of milk, 1 stick of softened butter, and 3 eggs. So I'm going to make it exactly as the box says. Then another video I would do Betty Crocker's Just Delight Super Moist cake mix, and I'm gonna do this version, German chocolate, and I'm going to compare the two because cake mix is cake mix, but Betty Crocker said that this cake mix is scratch cake mix, so it's supposed to taste just like a scratch cake. So we're gonna be the judge of it. So, and then on the back of this one, it calls for 1.5 cup of water, a half a cup of vegetable oil, and 3 eggs. But I'm going to do this on another video. So I'm going to compare the two. So let's get started. So the box says heat oven to 350 or 325 for non-sticks. I got my oven preheating. It says grease a pan. I did that. Then it said beat cake mix, milk and butter and eggs in a large bowl on low speed for 30 seconds, then on high speed for 2 minutes. So let's get started. So in my bowl, and I'm not going to add no flavor, I'm not going to add anything extra to this. I use a Dr. Of cake mix, but I'm just going to do this just as the box suggested. So that's our cake mix. This is our half a cup of softened butter, which is 1 stick, as you all can see. And it's soft, as you all can see. I'm gonna make sure I get all over there. I already greased and floured. I'm gonna do it in a bundt pan. I already greased and floured the bundt pan. Okay, we got our butter, a stick of butter, which equals a half a cup of softened butter. Here's our 3 eggs. And our 1.5 cups of milk. Now, let's see. Start on low for 30 seconds. Then it also says scrape the bowl down if you have to, so I am going to scrape it. And you also may want to add some flavors and stuff, but I'm going to be good. I'm going to let the box itself pay. I'm going to see how the box itself works. So I'm just stirring it, you all, just scraping the bottom of it. So when I start mixing it, that it will mix good. It's kind of thick, you all, because I thought with all that milk that it was going to be a thin batter. And we know scratch cakes is usually a thicker batter, so it is thick, you all. We'll say that. Now, now we're going to speed it up a little. It said beat on high for 2 minutes. I'm going to get all this out the way. I'm not cutting the video off because I want to do it just so you all can see. You all can see it's mixing. Now we're going to stop the scraping one more time. Then let it do another 30 seconds. And it's thick, you all. All right, we gonna see. And let it whip just a little longer. Another 30 seconds. And then here's my bun pan. I greased the flour with my bun pan already. I think we should be ready. And you all can see how thick it is. You know, usually when you're making a cake from scratch, it's the batter is thick. So we're gonna put this in our pan. Make sure I get all of it off of here. And y'all, it's really thick. It's really thick light scratch cake, so it might work. As you all see, I added nothing extra. Get it in our pan. Look how thick it is, y'all. Y'all, Betty Crocker might have we're gonna see, how it bakes up. Now I'm trying to get all of them. Make sure I get all of it. Now I hope it, because it look, or maybe this was too big of a bun pan, but it says, yeah, this says a bun pan. It only gives the minute. It don't say what size. Just it don't say how many cups. So, mm. I'm gonna give it a little tap, tap. Okay, you all, I'm gonna pop this in the oven for 30. It said 33 to 41 minutes, so I'm gonna check it at 30 minutes. And I'll get back to you. Now we're going to do the Betty Crocker Delight Super Moist German Chocolate Cake. And I'm going to follow the instructions just like the box tell me. Now, I pay $1 for this box at Walmart. And you can always catch this on sale at Food for Less or Walmart for $1.99. And what this one calls for, it calls for, as you all can see, I don't know the light. Yes, let me see. It calls for 1 1/4 cup of water, a half a cup of vegetable oil, and 3 eggs. So let's make this one now. Okay, so I'm adding our cake mix. One and 1/4 cup of water. Let's move back so you all can see. Make sure you all can see what I'm doing. Okay, 1 and 1/4 cup of water. Our 3 eggs. And then a half a cup of vegetable oil. That's what the recipe calls for. That's our vegetable oil. Then we're going to start it out slow again like we did. Okay. Now, I can tell you off the bat, this is more watery than the last one already. It's much more loose. As you all can see, I can even it's so much more watery. As you all can see, it's much more watery. And usually when I do a box cake like this, I might, instead of using water, I would use milk. And then I just use 1 cup of milk, not 1 and 1/4 cup of milk. And I also would use, if I don't use oil, I might add a half a cup of butter like I did with that one. But I wanted to do this just the same way that the box tell you the instruction, so we can compare and see, do you get the same results, or do that one give you that scratch effect and taste? Okay. Now we're going to speed it up a little and let that beat for around 2 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to put this in our pan. We got our pan. See how loose it is? It's more loose than anything. So we'll see the results. So we got two different chocolate cakes made with the same brand of cake made, but just different style. One is supposed to be scratch, and the other one is just a commercial supermarket cake mix. So we're gonna let these bake, and then we're gonna take them out, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay, so we had taken both cakes out of the oven, and I just put a chocolate ganache on, a quick chocolate ganache that I made on them. I'm trying to adjust this camera. So over here we have the Betty Crocker Scratch Cake Mix Chocolate Joy over here, as you all can see. And then over here, oops, I dropped the box. We have the Betty Crocker Super Moist German Chocolate Cake Mix over here. This one. So this is the regular Betty Crocker that cost, this was $1 a box at Walmart. Then we had the box that was $2.72 at Walmart for the scratch cake over here. Now I'm gonna cut a slice of both of them so we can see the texture. Excuse me. They're still fairly soft because they both just came out the oven. They only been out the oven maybe 15 minutes. So, okay, that's the. Let's see. Now, so as you can see, so this is the $2 box, the $2.72 cake. This is the scratch cake mix, and then this is the regular one. So now I'm gonna taste them both, and I'll let you know. To be honest, they both are really good. This, which is the scratch cake mix, it's a little moisture than the other one. This has a little bit moisture, but they both are good, but this is a little bit more denser. And then this one is good, but it's a little, it ain't as moist as this one. The scratch, I think, is a little better than the one. You could tell it's a little different, but it don't taste like scratch. It still tastes like a cake mix. So if I used them, I would still doctor both of them up. But this is a little moisture than this one. I prefer this one though. But with a little doctoring up, instead of the water, I would use milk, like I said. And I would add maybe a little butter flavor or something in this one if I used it versus. So you $1 here with using milk, 1 cup of milk and 3 eggs and a half a cup of oil, versus almost $3 here, $2.72, using a half a stick of butter and a cup and a half of milk. So I think you would come out better with just the Dollar brand. So Betty Crocker makes a pretty good cake mix anyway. But the key to using any cake mix is 3 eggs, 1 cup of milk, and a half a cup of oil or a stick of butter. And you can add a little extra flavor and you'll get a perfect cake. So that's my review for Betty Crocker's original scratch cake mix, which is this one that was a little bit more moist than that one. And then the Betty Crocker German chocolate super moist. So they both are pretty good. But this one was a little better, but it cost more. But then you got to remember I used milk and butter instead of oil and water. So, folks, you can get the same results using this, the Dollar cake mix. I'm just going to keep it real with you. You would get the same result, especially if you use the milk instead of the water. And I would just use 1 cup of milk. I wouldn't even use a cup and a half or 1 1/4 cup. Just a cup of milk, 3 eggs. And you can still use the oil, or you could use half a stick of butter, or you could use the half a cup of oil. And you can add a little extra flavor, maybe a teaspoon of vanilla extract or a teaspoon or whatever. So that's my review. Thank you all for viewing and watching. Thank you all for the support. Remember, this is part of the holiday series, and I'm going to be doing more different reviews and more holiday dishes leading up to Thanksgiving and Christmas. Don't forget, if you have a comment or you would like me to try something for you, you can email me at simplecookingwitheric@gmail.com. Love you all. Don't forget the Thanksgiving giveaway going live October the 21st on Facebook and YouTube live October the 21st. I'm going to select 5 subscribers. And I'm going to cater their whole Thanksgiving dinner up to 20 people per family with all the bells and whistles. I love you all. Continue to support the channel. Until we meet again, God bless. Peace out.